and thank you for joining us here at History Unboxed. Today I will be sharing a story with you from the Australian Aboriginal cultures. These cultures date back tens of thousands of years, and their stories are just as ancient. They have been passed down by oral tradition, sharing tales of the time called Dream Time. Once upon a time, nothing lived upon the surface of the earth. Underneath, however, a rainbow serpent, the great mother snake, slept deeply for many years. When she finally awoke and slithered out into the open, all that she saw was flat, empty, and dry. "This won't do," she said to herself, and used her magic to make rain. The rain continued without stopping for days, weeks, months, and years. The rainbow serpent's body left deep tracks in the dirt that filled with water, creating rivers and waterholes. When she pushed her nose into the earth, the soil piled up into hills and mountains. And in other places, milk from her breasts soaked the earth, making it fertile for grasses and forests and flowers to grow. Finally, the rainbow serpent felt satisfied with her work and slithered back into the earth to wake up the other creatures sleeping there. The first to wake were the land animals, the dingoes, the kangaroos, and the tree frogs. The dingoes did not need much water, and so she led them to the desert. The bush made a perfect home for the grass-loving kangaroos, and the tree frogs followed the rainbow serpent to the rainforest, where it was cool, dark, and wet. Next to awaken were the birds. The eagles flew high and far to the mountains, while the emus, who couldn't fly, followed the great serpent to the plains, where they could run and run as much as they liked. The barramundi, the fish, followed her to the rivers, the frogs to the ponds, and the turtles to the lagoons. More and more animals awakened, and the rainbow serpent led them to the perfect home. Ants, beetles, spiders, and scorpions all found their homes under rocks, in crevices, and in the sand. Last of all, the rainbow serpent brought a woman and a man out of the darkness under the earth and to a place with plenty of food and water. She taught them how to respect all living creatures, the creatures who were their cousins. She showed them the rocks and trees and waterholes, telling them that these places were sacred parts of the world she had created. And she taught them how to live on the land that she had created, warning them that they were only guardians of this land. If they did not care for the land properly, if they abused the land, then she would re-emerge and make the world again, this time without woman or man. Thank you for joining me and Caspian today at History Unboxed for this Australian Aboriginal creation story. If you liked this video, we hope you will click the like button and subscribe for more stories, because the story of history never ends. If you are looking for more fun with history, please visit our site at historyunboxed.com for great hands-on activities. See you next time.